This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.
This
Just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday, ladies.
Happy Monday, Jeffrey.
We're not doing that again. Thank you. Last week I gave like cute faces. Moved on. Good weekend. Everyone have a good weekend?
Yes. Yeah.
Please.
On Friday,
This is a big deal.
I got to witness 2 of my CASA kiddos. My husband and I are court-appointed special advocates for abused and neglected children, and after a nearly 4-year process, they were adopted.
Yay!
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that.
It was so amazing, and the capacity of the courtroom was 45. There were so many people from their community to support it that there weren't enough seats in the courtroom.
amazing. Their
principals came. The principal, the teachers, their classmates with their little flowers. It was, oh my gosh. You guys, I cried.
I was just saying I'm getting emotional right now.
Yes, I bawled. So.
And I know how happy you were because Friday you were talking about, but you're like, I want to wait till it's official.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do they say something like, you're now adopted? Is there a moment?
Yeah, there's basically they have to answer questions, and then they ask, for the children to speak, and one of them's very young, so he kind of said some things. He was speaking more than everybody else was speaking. The judge had to bribe him with the ability to be able to touch the microphone if he would just stop speaking for a couple minutes. But yeah, it was official, but it was also very warm and loving. And the cool thing about adoptions are in the courtroom, they have toys everywhere.
Wow.
So it just really welcomes the space.
Wow.
Beautiful. That's
I'm sure you guys had good weekends too, but you're not going to talk.
No, you can't. Please move forward.
Yes, what an honor, what an
Yes.
honor. And speaking of honors, Nicole Kidman was honored by the American Film Institute over the weekend with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Nicole walked the red carpet with her family, including her husband, Keith Urban, and her 2 teenage daughters, Faith and Sunday.
Amazing.
She wore this shimmery gold Balenciaga gown with a long trail. Still wearing Balenciaga, huh?
I know.
All right. Later, she made her entrance on the stage to a standing ovation. The awards won't air, so don't keep an eye out for it until June, okay? Nicole's Big Little Lies co-star Reese Witherspoon also came to the event. Here's Michelle Pfeiffer and her husband, Big Little Lies creator David E. Kelly.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Looking good.
Wow. The only real Catwoman.
All right. Morgan Freeman, who won his Lifetime Achievement Award back in 2014.
Look at his bow tie.
Looking fantastic.
Look, he paid tribute to Nicole by spoofing her viral AMC movie ad.
That's good.
But a lot of people were talking about Mike Myers, who showed up to the event with a buzz cut on the red carpet. Some people said he was unrecognizable there. Oh, there he is, just a little grayer, but he looks good.
Doesn't look unrecognizable.
No, he's not unrecognizable. He looks good. He's just a little grayer.
y'all.
He spent some time taking selfies and meeting fans on the red carpet. It almost looks like he's doing a movie. 'Cause
Yeah.
you just expect that face like from Wayne's World.
You know what's funny? I always think of Mike Myers. Well, I know people want to talk about Nicole Kidman, but how many eras he's had of not only SNL, but then he was Wayne's World, and we all went into Wayne's World. Then he was Austin Powers, and then he was Shrek. This guy has just done franchise after franchising. Just anything he touches is gold, and he's, good for him to go gray. Who wants to die and die and die?
You know Chris Farley did 90% of the Shrek movie?
I did, and not in a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
It was
he did
just
90%
Chris Farley.
of it. And then they were going to have his brother finish it off after he passed away, and his brother said he didn't want to do that. And then that's when Mike...
I had no clue.
Yeah,
And
Mike came in and did it one way, and then they're like, something's wrong. He redid it a second in all Scottish. And that's why Shrek is like, come on, Fiona.
Next beat?
Yeah.
All right, stars also came out to the White House Correspondents' dinner over the weekend. Wonder Woman star Linda Carter was there. Stars like Molly Ringwald. Let's give Linda her time. There's Molly Ringwald, pretty in yellow. Billy Porter, of course, always looking good on the red carpet. Chris Pine and his beard were there.
Wolverine.
Jump that one.
He's gone.
Colin Yost.
It's different, yeah.
It's Jost or Yost?
It's Jost.
Whoa. All right, it's Jost, sorry. And his wife, Scarlett Johansson. Let's listen to some of Jost's speech.
The last time I was in D.C., I left my cocaine at the White House. Luckily, the president was able to put it to good use for his State of the Union. I I love, by the way, that Trump's 2 attacks on President Biden are that he's a senile old man and a criminal mastermind. I'm like, I think you gotta pick one. I want to thank my wife for enduring lots of jokes and for agreeing to individually meet everyone in this room right after the ceremony. That's really special, honey. Thank you. Don't be shy. Come right up. She hates privacy.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I like that. So lots of people are also talking about former Vanderpump Rules star.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy.
is
Jax
weird.
Taylor and Britney Cartwright, who announced their separation a couple months ago, they both appeared at the dinner, but each walked the red carpet solo.
Why are they there? You tell me.
Why are they there?
Why are they there?
To me, it's to get the younger.
Erica, it was your turn.
To me, it was to get the youth.
Why
vote.
are they there?
They're there.
Sorry.
It's more us that like 40-year-olds are watching Vanderpump Rules. I don't think young
Which is
kids
sad
are
in
watching
itself.
it.
Yeah.
No.
You don't think TikTok people are watching all this?
No, I think they don't watch television. They just stream and watch YouTube.
I do think this dinner they get all walks of life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if a little pocket of the world watches that and they're fans like we are, right? Then you're excited that they're there. You know?
Does Jax Taylor really need something else to make him feel self-important?
I'm just wondering, now we're going to go a little behind the curtain. Sheena's probably like, I always wanted to go to Correspondents dinner.
God. Why is she like that? Like, what is she? Who is?
Ariana, the girl that, again, now I'm
Got
probably
cheated
talking
on.
over
But
people's heads.
Ariana's been to one. She went last year.
Did she really?
She did.
She got invited.
That made sense, though.
It did.
Right.
They were the news story. all
Totally.
year.
But in the new season, she got invited, Ariana, to be on Dancing with the Stars, and another one of the characters was crying, and she's like, I'm so happy for her, but it's always my dream to be on Dancing with the Stars.
But with everything.
Sorry.
She's the Tory.
She makes everything. She makes everything about her in a bad way.
She's the.
in a
okay.
bad way.
Okay, no,
yeah,
She's the
not you.
Tory.
No, I don't want that.
No, but let's get back to the regular story,
Okay.
because we took it to the Vanderpump
I
Rules.
see. Well, I think that's why they had them there.
Yeah,
so
we're
you're
talking about it.
We are talking
modern,
about it.
concurrent stuff. I think Biden being senile and old, you bring in some fresh, young, hip scandal.
Did you just call Biden senile?
I know.
I'm saying that's what people say. I think that's what people think.
You are going to be disowned from D.C.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
you are.
People say that's an issue for messaging for DC Democrats, that he is an old and senile person and he's not getting the message across that he's hip and young and able to make jokes. This is what this dinner was for. So you bring in the young crowd and you marinate in some spice.
I'm cutting that. I'm cutting that.
Interesting.
Biden senile video.
He's not. He's a very good man.
Tori's too far left. No, it's all a ruse. Check this out. Check this out. All right. Coming up on DBL, Britney Spears and her dad settled their legal battle that's been...
Batter?
Yeah, battle.
Batter up.
Batter.
Hey,
They got a conservative battle. All right. Keep going with the thing. Is Britney in danger of going broke? We're going to talk about that and our favorite holistic plastic surgeon. Dr. Yoon is weighing in on Jennifer Aniston's useful look. But could these teases be any longer? I don't know. Let's go. She's coming up next, too. Welcome back to DBL. Britney Spears is speaking out about settling her long-standing conservatorship. I was worried about
Settling
with her father, Jamie Spears, which ended back in 2021. This is kind of serious. But there were some other outstanding issues, such as who is going to pay for Jamie's legal fees. Britney is now on the hook for those fees. TMZ is reporting that number could be as high as $2 million. Britney posted, then deleted this long message on social media, claiming there is, quote, no justice and that her parents hurt her. Meantime, there are reports Britney is in serious danger of going broke after spending close to $1 million a pop on regular vacations.
I'll be super honest with you. I thought that the father ending the conservatorship was okay because in my mind, I was wrong about this. I want to make it clear that I thought Britney was still under a financial conservatorship with someone named Jody Montgomery, who she was approved of. But that woman resigned in 2019. So she's free now. There's nobody looking out for Britney. I am not comfortable with that at all. I would wish there'd be an independent person, and I would think Britney would be too, since that's what she said in previous court statements. Someone should be looking after her financial statements. That's number one, needs to be looked after. I don't think she's in her right mental state. Do I think Jamie should be within 10 feet of that woman? No. Her father? No. That's a separate issue. These are two issues. She should get some help and be in a conservatorship. Jamie should be separate from her because I believe it was an abusive situation. So if we can separate those two, I hope they find someone.
But we have to remember, and I agree with everything you said, that, you know, every time that we covered the Free Britney movement, people pointed out that when someone is covered by a conservator or qualify for a conservatorship, they cannot make decisions for themselves. And I follow Britney on Instagram, and she is not well.
Right.
I don't know legally if that qualifies for a conservatorship. I just hope that there's someone in her life looking out for her.
Me too.
That's all I'll say, because she seems very vulnerable and hurt.
I hate this. I hate this situation. I hate that there are seemingly just more people than not, especially in that realm, that are highly transactional, highly predatory. Pariahs.
Yeah.
Like,
and she's bait. I mean, she's just out in the water there as chum.
Like chum.
With $16 million.
And not to have one person.
That's right.
Who would actually cover you and protect you without the expectation of making money off of you.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in terms of like, I don't think people should work for her for free, but like in a fair trade situation. And apparently people are incapable of that. And it speaks to just human beings in general. Like, this is a person who shouldn't have one financial advisor. She should have several people. She should have a board of trustees that are running her finances. There should never be a single unilateral decision being made, herself included, about what's happening with her money. There should be checks and balances across the board. And to know that that structure is not in place, and apparently it kind of never was. There's a lot of money that Britney has made over the years that is still unaccounted for.
Yeah, you're right.
So this $60 million, which is nothing compared to the mass amounts, Britney should be in the billionaires club.
Yes,
yeah,
you're
totally.
Right. From her perfumes to her tours,
and I watch her
merch,
her trips, her vacations, and they are like constant. I mean, she goes to Hawaii, the French Polynesia,
which is fine. She's earned it,
right? But if it's
she
someone
should be
set up
doing that on interest alone.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Well, people wanted Britney free. She's free.
Well, I always said she needed a conservator, but just not her father. But at this point now, it was worrying, very worrying.
All right, coming up on DBL, friend of the show, you know who's going to be here? Dr. Yoon. He's going to tell us what he thinks about the preventative Botox trend. Preventative.
Welcome back. Anyone that uses social media knows that a lot of misinformation can spread online, especially when it comes to skincare and cosmetic work. That's why earlier we talked to Dr. Yoon to set the record straight on some of those claims. This is all natural, if you're wondering. Take a look.
Welcome back, and spring is springing, and I am ready to be outdoors, but some experts online are saying that we should actually expose our skin to sun without sunscreen for a part of the day. So is this true?
So dermatologists will tell you you have to wear sunscreen 24 hours a day, even if you're in a basement all day. And the truth is you do need to prevent sun damage to your skin because you do not want to get skin cancer, especially of your face. However, there are some major benefits that you can get from sun exposure, such as you can get vitamin D synthesis through your skin. You can get improvements in your sleep by actually getting sunlight in the first thing in the morning in your eyes. It can also help with mood. So I think the thing I usually recommend is if you're going to get some sun exposure, try to get in the morning and in the evening, not in the middle of the afternoon when the sun is real high and those rays are really strong.
Ooh. Dr. Yoon, this is Jeff. I don't know if you could tell because I got a facial myself.
Oh my God.
Facial.
It wasn't a facial.
I look fantastic.
It was a halo peel.
You look 10 years younger.
I know. That's why I had to introduce myself again because I look totally great. Let's get to my question. We got to ask you about some celeb cosmetic work, okay? People are saying Jennifer Aniston looks half her age on the cover of People magazine and that she was recently seen leaving a plastic surgeon's office. So in your opinion, do you think she got some work done for this photo shoot?
Well, if you look at her recently on The Morning Show and over the last several years, I mean, I love Jennifer Aniston. I don't think she's had major surgery, but I do think she does get regular injections of filler. It is true that she and Sandra Bullock were recently photographs outside of a plastic surgeon's office. But like my office, most plastic surgeons offer more than just surgery. We offer lasers and injections. And so that's my guess, is that she and Sandra probably had a little bit of filler, a little bit of Botox maybe, but I doubt that they've actually gone under the knife. And we all know that these magazine covers are airbrushed to the wazoo. I mean, they're basically like paintings of celebrities, not actual photos.
Yeah, that's true. Two things. One, Julia says she used red light to help her eczema. It's working great. Your advice. Two, mazel tov on your new 13-year-old rescue Tinka. I think that's fabulous. There she is. I follow you, and I thought this was so good of you. Senior dogs are so special. But another procedure people are talking about is preventative Botox, which claims if you can start young with Botox, you actually won't develop as many wrinkles like this woman that's driving me insane. Is this really how Botox works?
I mean, it can work that way, but I don't recommend it. I mean, the idea is prejuvenation, is that you're trying to prevent wrinkles by doing Botox. But we all know if you treat people with Botox, that people can get antibodies to it. And the more you do it, the longer you do it, the greater chance you have that it may not work for you. So why would you inject Botox when you're in your 20s and you don't need it? Then when you're in your 40s or 50s, you want to look like Jeff eventually, but if you can't have Botox and stuff, you're not going to look as good as Jeff. So.
Dr. Yoon?
Yes, Dr. Yoon. Speaking of Botox, Dr. Yoon, the CDC is warning people that dangerous counterfeit versions of Botox have been found in multiple states. I didn't even know this was a thing. What should people avoid? How do you know if it's fake?
So the number one thing is you want to look at the box of Botox or the vial. Botox comes in 100-unit vials, and these counterfeit ones, and you're showing it on the screen here, are 150 units. There's no such thing as a 150-unit vial of Botox. And so, yes, people across, I think, 9 states have been sickened from it with actual botulism.
Oh, no.
It is very dangerous. You do not want to get black market Botox. Make sure if you have it done at the office of a board-certified dermatologist or plastic surgeon, not at some fly-by-night strip mall, or God forbid, in somebody's hotel room.
Lord. Not a hotel room. Okay, we have about a minute left, but we have to ask because there's this new trend online. Some women are online buying special anti-wrinkle straws so that they can stay hydrated without pursing their lips.
Dumbest
Should we really be concerned about straws giving us mouth wrinkles?
I mean, there is truth to that. It's repetitive motion of the orbicularis oris muscle creates those lines. And that's why if you look at Jeff, he does not have wrinkles there because he does not drink out of straws like the average man. So yes, in general, the less you push your lips, the less of those lines you're going to get.
Jeez, Dr.
A couple compliments. Jeez Louise.
We always love having you. Thank you, DBL Nation. Make sure to follow Dr. Yoon across all social media at Tony Yoon MD. To Jeff's point, he is a great follow. Also, be sure to pick up a copy of his new book, Younger for Life, wherever books are sold. Thank you again, Doc. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. It's springtime and lots of us use this time to spring clean. But are you skipping important parts of your house? A study found that the average person cleans their bathroom less than once a week, and some people skip cleaning products altogether and just wipe down the surfaces with water. Got a little something. How often do you guys clean your bathroom? little Windex.
Like a Dumb and Dumber, like.
Oh, yeah, we interviewed that guy. Yeah. Little grandpa's old
Water?
cough medicine.
Yes. Who just uses water to clean their bathroom? That is disgusting.
I've seen some things, Sam.
You have?
Yes.
Like in dorms and frat houses? Tell me.
Some families
There's-
just use a rag with water.
Yeah, what's really crazy, there's a lot of things I won't remember, but if I go to your house and your bathroom's nasty, I will remember that. Like, I remember every nasty bathroom I've ever gone
And a
into,
bathroom can
and
sell
I'm
you on
like,
that house, too. It can be like the wow moment, but if it's dirty, it's the no moment.
No, not a house I'm gonna buy. Like, if you invite
No, I
me
know. A
out-
friend's house, too.
You got to keep it clean because when you have little ones, their butts don't get all the way to the water, if
Oh
you know
my
what
gosh.
I mean.
Miles is doing this thing right now because he still wears pull-ups at night really quickly, and then he goes to the bathroom on the toilet in his pull-ups.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Hey, at least he's learning.
He's
That's how we do it.
confused.
All right, whether your bathroom is
almost there.
squeaky clean or not, Jacuzzi can help. Jacuzzi offers an unmatched, stress-free remodeling process. Call 800-996-0017 or visit jacuzzibathremodel.com. You want to elaborate on that a little more?
Well, then afterwards he's confused. And I'm like, Miles, buddy, we got to take off the pull-ups for it to go into the
Take
toilet.
off the pull-ups. That's the lesson for today.